I'm going to let it rock out. I actually named my son JTA as well.
But tell us about your son. September 28th, he became a dad.
And say his name, too. I want to hear the name. The coolest name.
Look at Steph jumping. That's incredible. That is incredible. NBA fans around the world should appreciate that. I was blessed with a son, Jaden, 12 p.m., 10-pound, 1-ounce baby, big boy. So, hopefully you guys see him in the league in about 18, 19 years.
So our Audi starting
one. Saw Wembanyama's passing ability right off the bat. JTA, how excited are you to watch this guy play?
I mean, it's a generational talent. This kid can do everything. 7'5". People are concerned with the rebounding part or defending, but I think that's more of an effort thing. And I think, Steph being off the ball allows him to be a little bit more dynamic, So,
Klay Thompson for the baseline on fire. There's Looney doing the dirty work. And you said worried about rebounding. I don't worry about rebounding when Kavon's in there.
You got the best rebounder. Draymond does the same defensively.
I think what makes him so good as a rebounder is his IQ rebound. Like, he knows where it's coming off, and you see Wembanyama, all the tools he has.
Wembanyama went to double-team Looney, and he backed it out. So Wiggins, all right, Wembanyama hit a jumper. Andrew, because he's not a center, he's a wing right now.
Look at the backdoor cut.
I don't know, Kalim. I'm going to let you answer that one first.
Vassell hitting from the corner.
Physical, but it's 80% mental. And, just hearing him talk in interviews, his attitude, his, preparation, getting into the league.
He's going to develop. And Coach Popovich is going to make sure he doesn't get too out of pocket. He's got so many tools. It's almost like a singer. Klay Thompson hits a three. It's almost like action.
Now they're playing Jeremy Sohan as the point guard, and it's 6'8". They get it to Zach Collins there from Vassell. Wembanyama unusual.
You know what? I mean, I think it's just guys trying to make plays on this team. I mean, none of these guys are out here doing knuckleheaded things, And
the other night and now playing tonight. He won a championship with the Spurs. Shot clock at 3. Klay sheds Sohan, and Klay Thompson's got it.
The Warriors are just trying to attack all these switches. Juan, you were really good at switching. Just talk about the importance of being that versatile as Wembanyama. His versatility.
You can switch everything. Yeah, it's hard to score on, and you keep there's like a buffer between the ball and the wow. Come on, man.
So he just blocked his second 3 of the night, and then we'll just hammer that.
Is he just toying with people right now? Well, you can see it's a little surprising his length. Warriors are kind of getting used to it.
So that lob to Wiggins, but Corey Joseph, look what I found. I'm going to ask you both this. Do you think
Andrew Wiggins threw everything he could at Wembanyama? Couldn't shake him.
And then he lasers the 3.
Man, he's dominating right now.
And Klay off back iron. Now you can run big guys and wear them out as Steph rattles in the 3.
Oh, they're just so excited.
Rest. Rodney Magruder's first playing time. He had a concussion in training camp, along with Jonathan Kuminga. They're getting setting up Jones. San Antonio, they've always had the great ball movement. Branham, Wembanyama definitely led the way, but San Antonio playing very solid. As Dario Saric, what do you think about a stretch wearing 95 for 95th Ave?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think if you're writing a Hollywood script, that doesn't come about. You lived it. What was that like?
It was pretty cool. It was incredible. It was the time of my life. Just making it to the NBA, being here with my family. My mom was able to come to many games. As a kid, I've listened to you my whole life. I was upset when the Warriors traded Monte Ellis and kept Steph Curry, but
Kuminga all the way to the baseline.
Come true, and I wouldn't have traded that experience for anything else in the world other than my son. So
talk about the G League part of your journey, because I played in the D League when I was coming up. His motor is just relentless, and they lugged you from there, and you were able to get up from there. Just talk about that experience.
I was around a bunch of great guys, coached by Aaron Miles, who's still I wouldn't even consider him a friend. I would consider him family. The whole coaching staff, amongst many other guys. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun, and I got a lot better. So
that's the key.
Both teams, the pyrotechnics from Wembanyama to begin things, and they just got a lot of guys.
I've never had a knee injury, but I've had some other significant injuries, and so I've experienced that.
And the rehab is
42 points for the Spurs in the first quarter, coming down to the final 25 ticks. Dominga for 3.
4 years of college basketball, experienced, tough, skilled. Showed a little bit of that the other night in our preseason game here against Sacramento. Filling in for, you have a Draymond Green, you have a Klay Thompson, Andrew, all these guys who've been so good and helped us win championships.
Popped it. You think of Manu and Tony Parker, the incredible Tim Duncan, all the winning, all the consecutive playoff years, all the championships. Wait a minute.
Hey, you escaped. Wait a minute. What happened there?
That is a longtime Warrior tradition as GP2 puts it up and in off the feed.
When Monte was a rookie, we told him he needed to sing, and he was
Easy.
we saw a lot.
Dominga over Wembanyama. Wide right, but then followed in by Keldon Johnson.
Air ball goes to the offense. Weird how that happens.
Mike, the Warriors open with
Get
7
their viewpoint, their opinion on things, and it doesn't mean we always agree, but I want to hear what they.
Mike, we just saw Chris Paul doing his thing. He's out of the game now. But what were those talks like when you made that happen? I know you guys went to
so many times in so many different iterations. And Chris was dribbling the ball. He said, "Not anymore, Clay. In the regular season, we're brothers."
He is, as they say, a problem.
Turnaround fadeaway there, but Keldon Johnson, he won a gold medal. And Curry runs right to the three-point line. And Looney keeping it alive, putting it up and in, and drawing the foul. For a full season, that adds so much more than a year ago.
And just his demeanor, everybody loves him. They love to see him smiling. They love playing with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, looking back on our championship team in 2022, his playoff run, I mean, he was, in some ways, our second. Another big year from Wiggs for us to go where we need to go.
Steph Curry, wing jumper is perfect. And strong rebound inside. Zach Collins giving San Antonio another opportunity. Jeremy Sohan from deep. He drops it in.
Collins, that's the reason we got to get off to a good start. Continue to play well throughout the season, but playoffs, TV and all that would matter.
Saric with the 3 well.
Yeah, Chris is so thoughtful. It's also taking advantage of the way the officials are calling the game. He's going to recognize that. They're like, hey, guys, let's get to the basket as Collins gets to the basket again.
Possession.
I think it's a little bit of mindset. Also understanding that this is the best league in the world. I'm not, compensate for some of those things. How do I, make a mark in this league? Like I said, this is the best league in the world.
Oh, Wiggins got into Wembanyama.
You got Steph Curry run all over the place like that.
Well, there's two things. You have to be in shape and you have to understand reads. Because, like I said, there's I like this lineup here, though. A lot of people may think it's small, but I trust Wiggs and, Clay to guard some bigger. Pay that guy the whole bank.
Toscano Anderson, Looney's agent. As Wembanyama soaring in the open floor. We're taking pictures and everything. They recognize Kalena. They wonder who the hell's bothering them. But then we take the picture and we send it to Steph and say, hey, it's Scott. They have placed a wager on the Warriors to win the championship before the season. And it paid off, so that paid for their golf trip to the British Open.
Wow.
And that's
to make plays to win games, and so you live with those. Try to get it back.
The Moses Moody comment to Steve Kerr when Steve talked to Moses, said, look, as a young player, sporadic.
You can send me the G League. I'm ready for it.
That speaks to his parenting. I've gotten a chance to know his parents. They're incredible people.
Rodney McGruder hitting from deep there. Flopping rule this year, which is going to be a technical, won't be unsportsmanlike, as Joseph with a steal. And Magruder running the lane to lay it up and in and draw the foul. Nice. And Magruder's putting it through. Fly in for that rebound. Saric, what a running hook.
Nice.
And this group is getting some good. Well, that's the thing about Bill Russell. He was tall enough to have that mentality, too.
Right.
Some of those guys just trying to get up in the air and get a hand on it.
And his blocking ability was elite.
It was timing.
Every NBA facility.
The turnovers aren't going to help you trying to come from behind.
Corey Joseph hustled back. Saric was there, too, but look at Bassey fill the lane. They were playing for the greatest coach of all time. And so you're going to be fundamentally sound. You're going to learn and know how to play. And Saric and Corey Joseph. There's a little veteran connection, just like Chris Paul has with Saric.
Corey Joseph making the right pass, simple pass, solid decision. What else is new?
I like that pickup, too, as well.
Doug McDermott, really nice. Normally a great outside shooter, but
point guard.
Corey also childhood friends with Andrew Wiggins in Toronto, and they've known each other forever. Corey Joseph, last 2 years in Detroit, best three-point for guys. Put some things on tape and definitely play where the competitiveness took over.
And JTA, you know this. You want meaningful minutes. Why go out there if you're not trying to get better and play your team?
1,000%. And also the bar is high here. You have, some guys are fighting for their lives, but some guys are also fighting for their 5th championship. Guys like Steph Curry
with another rebound.
Good outlet pass.
Chad to Kuminga.
Cutter.
JK waiting for the cutter. That's growth right there for Kuminga. Maybe he could have gone up
on the offensive end, and then you look at guys like GP who are just elite defensively, and so he also has a reputation, so he's allowed to do a little bit more.
So Jetty Osmond hitting the Saric. Kuminga's got time to work. Final 5 seconds. Ooh. Nice move. Drop it off to Moody. Patience and the finish.
How about Kuminga?
Brandon Pojemski and Trace Jackson Davis get an opportunity.
Yeah, great experience here. Being down to start the 4th quarter.
Somebody better find Malachi, the G League All-Rookie team. Set that pace. GP2 likes the corners. Trace Jackson Davis on the glass. And hit the other night.
That was impressive.
Fantastic.
Held his own.
You can't ask for much more. Good cut.
Jetty Osmond can play.
First came over to the Big East, and Doug McDermott really tore us apart. We played them New Year's Eve. Nice move, young fella. We played them New Year's Eve to open Big East.
Penny as well. Mamu. Say it, Galena, for me. Come on.
Mamu Skeetis.
There you go.
That's tough right there.
Mamu first round this year.
From the OTE League. That new league. Amen.
Ruder with a runner.
From the coaching staff, everything he does defensively and offense.
Set a good screen for Pojemski, and it rewards him. There's a little rookie handoff for the dunk.
Let him be. Pojemski knows what to do with it, too.
He does.
Oh, that's a nice cut. Mamu Kelishvili right to the lane to lay it up and in. Pojemski, to me, the assist-to-turnover ratio is Lester Quinones floats at home. 6-1 assist-to-turnover. Not going to see the starters put back in this game.
That's a bucket.
Moody. JTA doing play before play.
I know it. I know that.
Knocked away from Moody, so the Warriors have turned it over back-to-back times. So the young Spurs trying to maintain that lead, and that's going to be a blocking foul, and the basket can be good rebounders.
Yeah, and that's why point guards can be good rebounders as well. All they got to do is just get in the mix.
Moody, another three.
That was a big one.
I got a nickname.
Scott Anderson, as an agent, is asking for everybody to be paid.
I like to see my guys win, man.
That says a lot about you.
Mamu Kelishvili, that's a nice move in the lane. Usually are. They've been a phenomenal road team. Sissoko with a nice steal there. Taking it right at Pojemski to lay it up and in.
Tough finish and try.
Played in the playoffs.
Made some key big shots.
So Wesley, a couple free throws.
They're playing the right way. They're playing within the philosophy. That's why they're getting, easy shots. Everybody knows where the shots are coming from. So
Sissoko's steal, and that will do it. Down 18, pretty competitive comeback.